Good day from the San Diego Zoo. This is really weird. Coming back here, it's been what, five months for me, probably about the same for you.
Yeah.
We're starting in the parking lot because there's some really big changes right away, and we'll go ahead and start by showing you. Now, normally you would come in through this way, walk right past where those gates are, but they have this whole like bullpen going on. All the signs say enter here, but back there you'll see a tent for zoo entrance. You've got your standard sign here with the standard rules. And now back to the tent. What's that?
I would enter if you have a thermometer stuck to your face.
Yeah, if you have that stuck in your head, actually, it looks like it's in the brain. Now, all throughout the ground, there's distancing markers because this is the line to get in. It is the first day, and it's been open for about an hour.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not very busy, so we're actually stopping right here. The tent behind us wasn't a temperature check. All it was a questionnaire. They had 3 questions. If you answer no to all 3, then they let you proceed. This is the most empty I think I've seen it out here.
Yep.
The biggest crowd is just the ones getting into the park. I like to point out these screens that they have look really good today because it's a bit overcast, but normally every time I've been it's really sunny and you can't see them. Nice to see how they look when it's not so bright out. So for the main entrance, they have glass around. That's some of the heaviest duty glass I've seen.
Yeah,
it's not like the flimsy temporary stuff you see in a lot of the stores. That's there for the long haul. Just telling Sarah I'm getting Animal Kingdom vibes here, just because it's been so long since being to a theme park. It's great. First stop though, I wanted to see if they have the tea. They have this amazing unsweetened China Mist tea. I usually go right over here at the entrance to get it. So just kind of panning around here in the entrance real quick. The crowds look pretty decent. It looks like a kind of a standard day, maybe a little lighter.
Yeah.
DJ over there just kind of dancing to herself. Now the Safari Kitchen is closed right now. I don't know if that's just for temporarily or if it's just because it's early in the day. But I'm noticing hand sanitizer and hand washing stations everywhere. We're gonna head down to the Asian restaurant at the bottom of the hill because they have tea also. Something else kind of weird is this tree on the left. Like, at what point did it decide it just wanted to grow straight up instead of the angle it was before? Something worth pointing out is the bus tour. The Kangaroo buses, which are the ones that drop you throughout the park, and the Skyfari are all actually closed temporarily. So none of the rides here at the zoo are open. 2 kookaburras. It's also nice without it being too sunny because we can actually see inside this cage. The most popular place seems to be the Boardwalk Beer Garden, which I feel like is new. I remember construction being done the last time I was here. Nice that they have it. It's worth noting that the park is only doing half capacity. I'm not really sure how they're tracking that though. Maybe from the scans of people coming in, but I use a military ID. It's free for military and they don't track me being in here. So I'm not sure how they're doing that, but it does feel like there are less people. Look how many giraffe they have out here. It's a little donkey. Just love how they have stubby little legs. Ooh. Fast cheetah. Oh, it's the most active cat I've seen in a zoo.
Exactly.
Well, here's the sign actually telling you what all's closed. Also the 4D theaters, I think there's 2 of them. And then the Bull Show, which is, I think it's the animal show over near the kids zoo, children's zoo. So Sydney's Grill is open. You'll see a line out the door because they're distancing people inside. Every restaurant we passed so far, except Safari Kitchen, when we came in, the one we wanted to go to, has been open. Hopefully Albert's is open. Just casually strolling on by.
Oh, look, you can get back up. So you better say
You're just talking about how, why did the zoo open before the other theme parks? And I think we have an idea. We haven't touched anything since we got out of the car to get in here, other than our pass pulling it out. We've touched nothing in the zoo. And the rides are closed. So other theme parks, you got rides, restraints, lap bars, things like that would have to be cleaned. But here, you don't touch anything. You just stay away from people, and it's pretty simple, really.
Yeah.
Kind of funny because we're coming down here to get tea, but look how many people there are. There's like not enough space markers for people to stand in line. We want to get to Albert's to see if we can get a reservation, but from where we are, the quickest way to get there is the stairs. So we'll be taking that. Looks like up by Albert's they're doing something here. Got scaffolding out. This is weird. This whole thing is actually Albert's. It's completely covered. This is the porch area. Even the waterfall's turned off. The entire building is covered in scrims. Albert's is open. We're inside. We actually got a table. They were able to squeeze us in, but reservations are highly encouraged. Here's a look at the menu. These are paper menus. A little bit shorter than usual. Alright, so we're in Albert's. We're getting ready to order. So you have to make reservations to come here. We just got really lucky because somebody was walking out as we went out front and asked. So keep that in mind because the tables are really spaced out.
Yeah.
And with the scaffolding, all of the windows are closed. But it's kind of neat though because it feels like the tiki room at the end where it's raining a little bit. Yeah, because it's already overcast out and all the shutters are closed. So let's pretend it's raining outside. All right, I've got the fish tacos, which look and smell fantastic. It actually comes with beans normally, but I got fries instead. Sarah's got the BLT, which is massive. Look at that bacon. That is some thick bacon. Yeah. Hopefully it's awesome. As we get ready to leave Albert's, there's the man himself. Looking majestic. All right, so we just got done with Albert's. How did you like it?
Gee, that, no joke, best BLT I've ever eaten.
I tried a bite of hers too. It was really good. The fish tacos, best probably I've ever had too. Because a lot of the ingredients they're using are not just standard. Because it was like buttered lettuce. It was
like a
brandy wine, herb, tomatoes, and
yeah,
really good. I always say it. Albert's is the best. They change their menu all the time. The menu was really short. Like it was one page. That was it. But everything was fantastic. Would highly recommend it. And they get free refills on the tea, so acquire. This area usually has a bunch of these tiny little birds, but I'm only seeing one here. A little bit bigger one there.
Oh, there's like 4 over there.
There's one. Oh, okay, so there's actually a few. They're just all hiding, all about. Gorilla is not amused. Something else I just remembered is while we were eating, I overheard that the pandas are no longer here.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently they sent them back to China. They do still have the red pandas, the little ones. I want to see him go through the log. Oh, go for it. Glad to see he's having a ball. Part of the tiger exhibit is closed off, and whatever was in that section there. But we should be able to see him from over here. So this is a pheasant. It is incredibly long.
Their
friend.
Just looks so velvety. Wonder if anyone's ever tried to ride one.
Probably at some point in history.
Yep.
Seeing all these fish really make me want to go back to SeaWorld. Luckily, they should be opening soon. Throughout the park, they have various climbable animal sculptures, which of course are going to be closed off temporarily. They've added an extra layer of plexiglass over the monkey exhibits here. Something I was wondering is about the souvenir mugs they have here. Normally you get free refills like the day you buy it, and then I think it's $1 later down the line. They're not doing that anymore. They still sell them, but you can't get your refills, so there's no reason to bring them back. Keep that in mind if you come to the zoo. I've seen some pretty cool animals here today, but my favorite's the cabbage here. And it's actually out on top of the rock posing for us. So that's pretty cool. Leopard is glad everyone's back. It's the second cat today we've seen do energetic things. They should change this sign to say, the only panda. I'm not a zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not a panda. This little thing is adorable. It's like a fluffy raccoon. So we're back over by the long stairs to get up because remember there was an escalator. Well, it actually used to be right here. And now it's completely gone, which is really surprising to me. It did break down a lot though, that might be why. This is a funny sight. You have a whole crowd of people here at the restaurant and all that. And then we go back over here in Africa Rocks. Completely silent. The lighting in here looks really great, especially with the bubbles. Hello, Mr. Penguin. Gotta go behind the waterfall. Just gonna say, these look like they belong in Pandora. I wonder if they glow at night. Are they bioluminescent? That is a lot of lemurs. Or should I say dreamers, because they are sleeping. But I wanted to know what's inside that door.
Is that where they're keeping the honey badgers?
Maybe that's where the honey badger is. He wasn't in his exhibit. Baby leopard back here. I wish this camera could zoom in. Oh, the other one's going up too. Anyone else getting Space Mountain vibes? Looking at the tops of these tents. Or nets, I should say. One thing I didn't point out was most of these exhibits in the Africa Rocks section have barricades all around the open areas. A lot of new merchandise here. Really liking that shirt. Kind of funny it has a shark on it though. Oh, it looks like it's a conservation thing for the ocean. Ooh, that's nice. And of course they have the zoo wine and glasses. Hello! It's kind of an odd mug. Coffee as well. In various bottles. Of course they have zoo-themed masks. This one's like the 100th anniversary logo, the Save the Chubby Unicorns. And then the Albert. Yeah, Albert the gorilla. Over by the entrance in the Reptile House, if you head over towards where the Children's Zoo used to be and Skyfari, it's completely closed. So not only is Skyfari closed due to the distancing and all of that, but you can't even get back there. It's kind of amazing. This whole section of the zoo shut down for big new things. In the kids store, they have these rainbow animals. What is that, baby horse? I think it's a baby horse.
I think it's a giraffe with a short neck.
Or a giraffe with a short
Like
neck.
a pre-Darwin short giraffe.
Alright, that is going to do it from the San Diego Zoo. Good day, I thought.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it feels very normal. I'd say they didn't really change anything that stands out too much. First of all, like the mask, obviously you gotta wear the mask. I didn't think it was a bother, because today it was overcast and it's actually quite cool now. It feels really nice. So the mask wasn't really a big deal at all. Some of the exhibits have extra fencing around them, so you can't get quite as close as usual. That's really like the big stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, other than going through this line out front, you'll see we're out front again to get into the park. It feels pretty normal. You don't have to touch a lot of stuff if you don't want to when you come here, so that's good. None of the play areas are open or anything of that nature. None of the rides as well, so keep that in mind. So overall, great day back at San Diego Zoo, long overdue. Yeah. Next up, SeaWorld. But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.